So there are 3 steps I can tell you, and you can afterwards work on it. And how do we go ahead? But this is where today this International Spiritual Council will focusing at 3 hours. First is right values. Somewhere when we saw people out there, when we kept interacting, when we started hearing, listening to their problems, we realized that somewhere that important ingredient is missing. And those ingredients were positive, divine, spiritual values. Values in a sense, having compassion, empathy, love towards our people. So it is not that you become submissive or passive by embracing peace in life, but your life gets better, more evolved, or you get empowered to handle difficult situations and problems in life. With right values, when you know that how to interact, how to deal with people around, you actually know how to live life with a better purpose, a meaningful purpose. Or maybe we couldn't teach this to our people around, or one generation to another generation. Somewhere this link was broken, that we couldn't teach right values. If this will definitely take time, but if we start focusing on it in groups worldwide that teach children, people, take sessions, guide people that how we can introduce values in daily lives and see that magic happening. If you are happy with your life being painful, suffering, disturbing, then it is okay. You can continue your life as it is. But if not, and if you want to correct it, then the best way is to inject a dose of positive value in life. If there is no purpose, then there is no hope in life. And when there is no hope, then you are inviting suffering. With no hope comes suffering straight away. So instead of going into it, the best way, focus on this, believe in this lesson, that let me work on my own internal system. Let me upgrade it by adding one positive value without knowing, without people knowing about it, without revealing or telling anyone about it. Internal system. The second thing will be right leadership. That we know that this is what we want to do, right values to be instilled into the system everywhere, but then you need right leadership. And this is what we are today lacking. The leader, someone who should understand people's needs and should not be personally driven towards their own agendas. Or power-seeking leaders. We have so many power-seeking leaders. But hardly we know someone, there are very few, those who really work for society. If we really start working on it, I know that we suddenly can't change the system or people, those who are leading or governing, but we can create a better system. Creating better right leaders. We can do this next 15 years or 20 years. Leaders with compassion, leaders with love, friendship, empathy. If we have leaders like this, then you will see how this world is going to change. And this is the only right, effective way that we all can guide people towards it. Right values to be infused, introduced by right leaders. Because only those leaders will understand this value of being positive, being more spiritual, being more with people, understanding people's emotions. And this is where we all need to work towards. Third point would be right purpose. We have right values, right leaders, but if we don't have a proper direction towards it, a tangible target, that this is the purpose that we all need to head towards and truly establish this message of one world and one family, then it will happen. Next 15 years or 20 years, let us have a target. Let us move towards it. And that's what this International Spiritual Council will be doing. We will be promoting peace at all possible levels. Let us promote peace wherever possible for you. Second would be build a happy, supportive communities. Let us do something about it. There are communities all over the world, in pockets maybe to begin with, but happy, supportive community. And the third point would be guide people, navigate people towards positive values, spiritual values, how well, what they can do, how they can introduce or how they can apply in everyday life, that through love, through compassion, how am I able to grow? This is where we will be focusing for the next few years. But we need to have a right purpose. A right leader with meaningless purpose will destroy everything. But with a meaningful purpose, life will be much, much peaceful, much, much more powerful.